Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 3. I am just crafting up or processing some calcite because I need to go farm some more. I just wanted to get the stuff done so I can kind of see how much I'm going to need quite a bit more, although not as much as the first one, because as we know, when we share the sides of a multi-block, we actually save on our resources. But yeah, I started crafting up the fire bricks, and boy, is that just so much easier doing the stuff in the mixer, the concrete, and then putting it in an assembler. But unfortunately, yeah, I am short on gypsum and calcite, so I'm gonna have to go farm some of that up. I should check my while I'm over here. No, we're good. 757. I feel like last time I looked at it, it was like 648 or something like that. Oh, it's nighttime. Don't want to run around in the pitch black. All right, I totally don't remember where the thing is. I know it's close. Yeah, mineral sand. All right, well, let me farm this stuff up, and then we will start getting the blast furnaces up, and I should probably farm up. Hello. Oh, that's the thing. I need to do that as well at some time. The memory loot dungeon thingy, whatever it is. All right, it should be right here. Perfect. All right, yeah. So we'll come back when I start getting the blast furnaces up. Okay, just going ahead and processing this stuff, and as I am kind of working on that, I am redoing this, I think. So I think I'm actually going to have it go down. I think that could look kind of cool. Got to figure out how I'm going to do that part, though. Yeah, maybe like that. Although that, you can't place anything on there. So that might be a bit weird with, maybe I'll just do like a full. Yeah, we'll do that. And then I'll probably do the, yeah, I'll do the fence like I was doing before. All right. Man, it is like really time consuming though. Trying to do this while flying in the air. Well, not flying in there, but pillaring up and stuff is just like really time consuming. All right, so what did I was doing something like that, right? And then I think that's what I was gonna do, right? Also, stop doing that. I'm trying to like spin the thing around and it doesn't want to do it. It's really hard to place the planks underneath. I do. Ah, there we go. We got it. Right, and then I'll just do like a full plank. All right. Yeah, I think that looks. I like that better, actually. I think. I don't love that, but yeah, I think that I could even do maybe go down one more. Connecting the things. All right, but anyway, that I was just doing that while we were processing all the bricks. Ew. Oh, it's 24, isn't it? All right. Yeah, I know. I can smelt those like in a regular furnace, or there is the steam oven as well. Steam oven just requires a ton of steel, so I just haven't got to it yet. Throw some of this down so we don't have creepers spawning on our base. All right, so I was thinking, yeah, we'll put it right here. This is still like a pretty large building for just... I guess it would be that big. Actually, yeah, so I'll probably do it there. So that would be the size of it. Then we'll have the building. Okay, yeah, I think we'll do that. Also, I think we'll do, maybe instead of doing all one layer as well, we could do different layers. So like, not necessarily that, but like we could have a platform going down as opposed to all of them being the exact same. I think that would actually be... that'd be better. Like if I go off of here, I could go down and then we could have a platform. Like a different layer. That would just make the thing not look so flat. So I think I need 24 of these, I think. Just... no, that's too far forward. I just don't want any of those crazy creepers to spawn. The ender creepers or whatever. Alright, so this wall will be full. So I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I need 15 more blocks for that as opposed to the full amount because we're just kind of adding it onto the side. So, all right, we'll come back when I get the 15 done. I need 24 plus, I need 32 more fire bricks. Or, no, 56 more fire bricks. Ah, that's a bit more than I thought. Okay, we are back. I did forget that we had to craft up the controller. But thankfully, this stuff is much, much easier now that we have the assembly. So before it was that recipe, now it's just 8 cobblestone. Same with this, just 5 iron as opposed to that recipe. So yeah, everything just gets so much better with the assembly line. Assembly machine, not assembly line. I keep calling it that. All right, so this is kind of what I did over here. So I don't fall off. I kind of like that. I know that it's kind of weird for fences, but I can't do like an angled one. At least I don't think you can do an angled one anyway. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do is place the controllers on the right and the left, and then I think I'm going to attempt... the most annoying bit is getting the... using the cactus coast gives us tiny piles, and if I do the blocks of iron, we get 64. So it's like you can do one and then it's stopped. So just being able to pull out the ash so it keeps running at least. The only problem is these conveyor modules like completely block the thing. I can't access it, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is maybe... I don't know if I'm going to be able to do both. I was hoping that I could maybe do like a drawer. Let's grab a drawer. A drawer for the I think it's that and planks. Although it's the same recipe. It's actually not faster to do it this way. Also, I just did spruce and it made oak. That's kind of funny. I do need a bunch of tin if I want to do this. Let me... There's 6. Yeah, we'll do 24 plates. Yeah, so I'm thinking I will pull it up around. And the reason I'm not doing the controllers on the front is because I realized if I had, like, pipes right here, it would be kind of annoying. Because the controller, they would have to be at, like, controller level. So I'm thinking if we go up. Yeah, I think we'll do that. And then... could just do... The one thing I'm not entirely sure is what happens if... Actually, let's just throw that on the ground. Let's do this one up. And we'll have the pipe come along here. I also thought it'd be easier doing all... Did I just place that in the same spot? I think I did. That's what I was trying to do. And then we'll have the pipes come underneath. The one thing I'm not entirely sure about, because you can pipe the fuel in. That's the other kind of annoying bit with doing the cactus coke. If I'm going to do the blocks, which I want to because they're more efficient, technically this would get you 8 steel, but if you do a block, you get 9 out of it. But it requires like an entire stack, so you actually go through it pretty quick. So I kind of want to have like a drawer of the cactus coke there getting pulled out, but I have a feeling if it has nowhere to go, it's going to clog up the pipes. And then it won't be able to pull out the ash. That's kind of what I'm a bit worried about. Because the GregTech pipes are not, they're not like smart pipes or anything. Conduits, in case you are wondering, there are absolutely conduits in the back, but yeah, small electrum, they require plastic, MV, pulsating iron, which is its own thing. I think you can get pulsating iron. I don't think you need a blast furnace for it. Oh, you do actually. Yeah, so that's after blast furnace, plastic and MV, so we're nowhere near conduits. But I don't even think conduits would work for what I want to do anyway. It was small pipes. Small pipes are like that, right? Nope. Yep. Alright. Thankfully, our steel wrench that we made can actually break tin pipes. I find that funny that still that is a thing. I feel like that's been a thing forever. Like, why does tin need steel, but bronze can be broken with an iron? Anyway, I just think that's kind of funny. Yeah, so, like, I'm thinking maybe, like, that. We could go on... This can continue to this one. I'm getting caught on pipes. Maybe I should have made this one bigger, but I figure I'm not going to be in here that much. Yeah, it's not supposed to be like 100% automation. It's just to kind of make it a little bit easier. That also reminds me, I need to get this going. This is 2 stacks of iron here. Because we are getting a little low. All right. Let's start compressing that as well. I needed, I wanted to lock the thing. I don't have a lock yet. I do have gold. What's the key? Storage key? Lock key? What is it? Drawer key. Close. Alright. So yeah, we'll do that. Will this pull out if it has nowhere to go? Let's test that really quick. I'm just gonna break that so it has nowhere to go. Because if it does, then it'll just clog up the things. I could just throw a few stacks in there. But we'll see. Yeah, it got pulled out. See, it's stuck in the pipe. It has nowhere to go. So I think that is... feeding it coal, I don't think is going to work. I think we're just basically going to have to use this as... well... I could put 4 in there. The other thing is, if I have the thing on the front, it's blocking it, so I can't access it, and I'm just trying to make this as easy as possible for myself. Yeah, I might leave that on there. Let me craft up another one of those as well. So I need 1, 2, at least 2 more conveyors. Eventually I'm gonna need 4 more. But let's do 2 more conveyors really quick. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do like 8 stacks of cactus coke, I think. Ah, my bags are full. Let me throw there. I went ahead and crafted up the drawer key as well. So we can lock this. Alright, so if I put all that in there, it's going to take a while to go into the things, but... so I get... what do I get out of this stuff? Oh, it's already running. So, I mean, it's sort of working. Like I said, though, the problem is when it has nowhere to go, it will block... the things. I'm... 8... 8 might actually be too much. Because we want... no, I think that'll be fine, because it could fit 2. It'll use the 1 when it goes in. So it'll have 2 extra, and then when it finishes the... oh, it might not finish. Because it'll be blocked, so it's not going to finish that one. Yeah, I think that might actually be too much. If it would start again, I think it would be fine, but... alright, so yeah. Really? That's a thing? I mean, I know these aren't really supposed to be automated. Alright, so I don't think that is going to work. No. I know these blast furnaces, it's not intended to automate them. But, yeah, we'll definitely, we'll do the thing. That actually, that's 1 less conveyor belt that I'll have to craft up anyway. Yeah, I'll just, basically we can do it 3 times. But I mean, that is 6,000, that's like 6,500 seconds. That's actually quite a long time. I just wish I could, I wish I could like reach the controller, but I'm pretty sure there is no way to do that. I don't think there's any way for me to do that. I'm like, I don't think I could. Could you? That'd be kind of funny if you could access it from the other side. I know there's technically. You can actually. You can do that. Oh, that's kind of funny. So I don't have to keep breaking it. I could just access it from right there. You know, that's totally safe. Also, it'll be kind of funny if I burn this place down accidentally. Okay, well, that will, yeah, that should go in there when it finishes, but I'm still going to have to do the steel and stuff. This just automates it a little bit, and like very little. At least until we can get to the blast furnace, which I'm going to want to get a lot more steam and steam turbines, and then we can start looking at the blast furnace. Where are we going to put the blast furnace anyway? I know this little room is not super ideal. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. Okay, seems to be working. Obviously, we haven't done that part of it, but I even threw a little lad over here so I can quickly grab the steel as needed, and if I need to fill up with more iron blocks. But I do think if I fall in, I won't be able to get out, so got to be a little bit careful there. Still working on the next one. I have to go get some more gypsum. I didn't farm enough for 4 of them, or 3 more. I just did enough for like the 1. And I am currently working on the next machine I want, and that I think is going to be a fluid extractor, because that is also going to make getting machines easier. Because I forgot that it's actually, oh, I'm sure one of those. I can't wait till we get the recipe that uses plastic, the LV machine recipe. Unfortunately, I don't have that yet. Yeah, I don't have molten polyethylene. So I still got to do this one, which uses an extra steel plate and of those. But yeah, the main reason I want to do the fluid extractor is because you can do the vacuum tubes in the assembler and you get a much better ratio. I think we can only do the... I don't think we can get annealed yet, annealed copper. I think we just have to do the regular copper. But usually that would be 2 vacuum tubes worth of resources. Well, you need the same amount of glass tubes, but you're saving on the steel rods and the copper, which that's the most important bit. And the red alloy. Although actually I think you're actually... No, that's right. Yeah. I was just thinking, because it is... Now you get... 1 ingot does 4, whereas before it was half an ingot they used it. Is that? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I want to get the fluid extractor for that. Now that does require a bronze thing, which is kind of annoying. I don't know if I'm going to do the assembler recipe. Yeah, it's probably easier. Although if I'm crafting up a whole bunch of them, well, yeah, probably just easier to do it in the assembly machine. Okay, well, anyway, let me continue working on this, and yeah, we'll come back. Oh, also that now we have the assembler and we have glue. I am just doing the sticky resin in this centrifuge. That also gives us the raw rubber dust that we need, but it also gives us the refined glue. Now I can make the circuit boards. Instead of 1 circuit board and 4 copper, we can do this recipe and get 8 from some wooden planks and that. Also, wooden planks are much easier now too. In the assembler, just some wood pulp and some refined glue. I will say the one annoying thing is, like, the centrifuge gives 100 per thing, or is it 50? It might be 50. No, it gives 100. But then, like, the plank recipe requires 144. So I just crafted up a universal fluid cell. You can just empty cell in a thing, turns it into that, and that can hold random amounts, in case you don't know. Does this require a number? I don't think it does. Oh, it does. 6. Oh! I keep doing that. I keep doing that. Usually it's a bad idea to cycle through the circuits, because something will happen like that. It'll find another recipe, possibly. So, yeah. Circuit numbers are there for a reason. Don't cycle through. Alright, well, that's gonna craft that up, and I need to just finish crafting up the rest of the things. Oh, resistors are easier too. So instead of like that, I think we just doubled our, like, 2 copper or 2 fine and 2 regular wires equals 1. Yeah, I think you basically like double your thing doing it that way. But all right, let me craft up the pump and the piston. Okay, just finishing up this. I think I need 1 more steel plate. And we should be good. Yeah, all right. So there we go. Electric piston in there. Let's just make sure it's the fluid extractor. It is. So there we go. Did we get a ding? Did I skip ahead? Nope. There we go. We got that. All right. I am definitely going to have to rearrange this as well. All right. I think we're going to put these either outside and pipe the steam in, which is probably what I will do. Maybe I could do a little platform off here and have like 16 of them or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to have to sort that out, and then we can run the cabling in. Maybe I'll move this stuff over here, like out into this area. I don't know. I'm gonna have to sort something out because we are rapidly running out of room in here. But I guess I'll just throw that right there. Although I don't actually know how much it's gonna. Oop, that's 30. Nope, that's not gonna work there. That will be losing way too much. Yeah, and I definitely don't want to do this. This is absolutely horrible. But with that, we can melt down some things. There's not a whole lot we can melt down at this point. A lot of this stuff we're not anywhere near any of this stuff. But we can do things like rubber. I think we can melt down rubber, which we could melt down a whole bunch of them, and then, yeah, we can do rubber. And then we could put that in the assembler to make the things easier. Although you're not really saving any of the resources. It's still like 1 plate to 1 wire. So if it might be more easier to do it that way or something like that. But yeah. Okay, I'm definitely going to have to figure this out because I'm kind of hating this. But at least we are getting some of our steel going. And not very fancy, but yeah, you can see we're getting some. It's much quicker than it was before. All I'm thinking, if I do 2 more of these, there's no way we're producing enough of that cactus coke. So I might have to deal with that as well. So many things to do. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching and have a good one.